car chat. I don't have any, I don't got no microphone hooked up right now, so I don't know what the sound is giving. It might be trash. If it's super trash, I won't post a video. But I just wanted to, you know, do a little car chat, little life update. It's been a very long time since I talked to y'all. And I don't even know what I was doing or where I was in life the last time. I should have probably watched my last car chat video so that I can do a proper life update, because I'm not exactly sure what I shared with you guys last time, or like, you know, what goals I had or what I was supposed to be doing, and you know. However, I will say this. I absolutely love where I'm at in life right now. I love where I am in life right now. Of course, I still have a lot of goals and things that I'm trying to accomplish. A couple of like decisions that I have to make, things I gotta work out, things that I'm working on. So I'm not saying like I'm content or complacent or anything like that, but I am happy. Something that, oh my goodness, this is something that we can definitely talk about, because something that is so like ick for me right now, well, I don't want to say ick, but just like different, and I've been doing a lot of thinking about it, is like I just turned 30. I just turned 30 in June, which, you know, I've always been excited about turning 30. So, you know, it finally happened, and now it's just like, okay, now what? But I'm very pleased with where I'm at in my career. I feel like I still have a lot of, you know, excelling to do. I still have so many plans and goals that I have to check off. But something that I'm really just like, this is so ghetto in my 30s is dating. Like, first of all, I'm barely like, I feel like, let's start here. I really wish that I would have done more dating in my 20s, because I spent all of my 20s like being in a relationship, and I kind of feel like I wish I had not done that. Like the last 2 years of my 20s, I was single. I technically been single for 3 years right now, but like I was, you know, dating one person, or, you know, just kind of like entertaining one person and being loyal to that one person. So it's like, it was no different than being in a relationship. So like, I feel like now I'm in my 30s and I'm trying to navigate what it is even like to be a single woman. You know, like, what is it like to date? I really don't know what any of those things are like, because I spent my entire 20s and a lot of my teenage years being a girlfriend. So like, it's crazy to come to the conclusion now at 30 that I don't know how to date, and I don't really know how to like navigate as a single woman. So it's just like, yeah, dating now, I have to really learn how to weigh out my options. I have to learn how to like not pick a favorite, you know what I mean? Because that's typically how I always end up in a relationship, or, you know, what have you. I gotta learn how to like not pick a favorite, truly just like date and weigh out my options, and not pick somebody to just be loyal to and, you know, end up being her girlfriend too fast. So like, you know, not saying that I'm close off to like being in a relationship again. I just put in my life, because like I said, I've been single for 3 years. However, you know what I mean, I'm just trying to like learn how to date and learn how to really be a single girl. So like, I've just been really focused on my career, you know what I mean, which I'm always focused on. I'm always very focused on my career, even when I'm in a relationship. But just like, you know, instead of hyper focusing on, oh, how to be a single girl and how do I date in my 30s and, you know, what, all that crap, I just kind of have been like hyper focusing on my career. And I've also been focusing on like just re-strengthening my relationship spiritually with God, because I have been kind of like so caught up in my career and caught up in like where I want to be in life and what I'm trying to do, like all of that stuff in the natural, that I've kind of like fell off with my spiritual journey a little tiny bit. I don't want to say, because I still pray every day, I still read, you know, I don't read every single day, but I'm still reading, I'm still studying, and I'm still praying. I just haven't like been extremely intentional about that particular relationship, and I also haven't been like hyper focused on it. So I just feel like that's a relationship that I really need to focus on before getting extremely caught up in like another relationship, you know, in the natural world. So, you know, that's my little life update for now. I'm trying to think what else exciting. I went on my first solo trip for my 30th birthday. I didn't go international because, or wait, I didn't go international because I was a little bit nervous. Like, I didn't want my first solo trip to be out of the country where I'm completely out of reach, and like, you know what I mean? Like, I just felt like that would be a lot for me to do for my first solo trip, so I didn't do that. But I think my next trip, well, I don't want to say my next trip because I know I'm going to New York pretty soon, but you know, that's really nothing. But like my next big trip, like my next actual vacation is definitely going to be international. So I feel like, you know, just getting a little feel for that, and then maybe I can plan my next solo trip to be international and see how that goes. I don't know, like I'm a little bit scared. I don't know what it's gonna be like to be out of the country and by myself, you know what I mean? That's a lot, but I'm brave. Like, I'm not really, I don't live by fear at all, like, you know what I mean? Anybody that knows me knows, like, there's not too much of anything that I'm scared of outside of like big spiders. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, as far as like tangible things, like I'm not really afraid of anything that's like tangible. I think the type of stuff that I fear is like failure, or like, you know what I mean? But I can't even really say I fear failure, because as an entrepreneur, I've failed so many times and I've learned so much from them. And failure just comes from like doing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always being proactive, always trying new stuff. Hey, these streets in Pittsburgh, I tell you. But I'm always trying new stuff. I'm always like, you know, just doing stuff, being proactive. So failure is just something that I'm going to experience as an entrepreneur who is being proactive. You know, that's just going to happen, because I don't know every single thing about every single thing. So it's like, if I'm in motion and I'm learning constantly, then I'm going to be failing at things big or small, you know what I mean, quite frequently. So I can't even say I fear failure, because that would probably be a lie. I think I fear like maybe like an ultimate, like I would never want to feel defeated, like feel like I just absolutely can't do something. And I've never really experienced that feeling. Like, I've never really felt like I just can't do something. So I don't know what that's like, but I could imagine it being scary. So that's probably something that I wouldn't really want to experience. Just like kind of feel like I'm at a dead end and I don't know what to do. But I'm such a curious person, and I'm like very experimental, so I don't know if I'll ever really be in a space in my life where I'm just like, yeah, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, so yeah, I'm quite brave, you know. And I believe in God so much, and I'm like so faith driven that I don't fear humans. Like, I don't fear things like being kidnapped or like, you know what I mean? Not saying that it can't happen to me. I'm very aware that anything is possible. However, I just feel very protected, and those are not things that I even ever have on the forefront of my mind. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like just being prepared for things like that, like still being smart, being prepared, being in a position where I can defend myself if need be. I feel like those are the ways that, you know, you can kind of like, I mean, that's really all you can do. Because what could I do? You know what I mean? Besides have faith and believe in God and still travel the world. So I'll never let anything like other humans stop me from traveling the world or stop me from doing anything, because that's just not smart to me, you know? So yeah, on my first solo trip though, even though it was still, you know, it was still domestic, I had such a good time. I went to Chicago first and, you know, just kind of explored the city, did some content. I'm in the tunnel now, so like the light's gonna change and the sound might change, but hopefully y'all can still hear me. But I went to Chicago and I just like explored the city, ate some good food, of course. Yo, Chicago has really good food. Like, I want to go back and soon, because I was only there for I think like 4 days, so I didn't really get a chance to explore the way I wanted to, and I didn't get a chance to eat all the food that I wanted to eat. So I have to go back, but this time I want to go back like with friends or with somebody, because I just want to do a little bit more moving around and, like, you know, just enjoy the city with people. So yeah, I want to do not a solo trip next time. I mean, unless I find some work to do down there, you know, I go down there for a booking and I have to be alone, then I'll do that again. I don't mind. But I loved it. I absolutely loved Chicago. Like, I didn't realize it was such a huge and beautiful city. Like, I thought it was going to be kind of small. Like, I don't even know what to compare it to, because I've never been, so I didn't really know what to expect. But I just didn't expect it to be the way it was. Like, it was so big. There was so much to do, so much food to eat, and it was gorgeous. It was a beautiful city. Like, it wasn't ghetto, it wasn't scary the way people try to make it seem. Like, it was actually beautiful. So Chicago, definitely can't wait to go back. I definitely can't wait to go back and eat more of that food, because that was some of the best food I ever had, ever. Literally. And I have traveled the United States and I have ate some food, you hear me? And I had some of the best food I've ever had in Chicago, for sure. I would have to say, like, my top 3 cities that I've ever eaten in would have to be, of course, the DMV. The DMV is like, come on now, food in Maryland, you're not going to be disappointed. You're just not. The DMV got some fire food. Louisiana, chef's kiss, baby. Their food, Louisiana got some good food. And I wasn't even impressed. Like, when I went to Louisiana, I'm not going to lie, I was not impressed by the land at all. Like, I'm typically like a lover of the land. Like, whenever I travel, I want to see some beautiful like architecture. And now, don't get me wrong, there was a lot of culture. Like, there's a lot of culture and a lot of feeling in Louisiana. However, to me, and this is just to me, there was a lot of art. Like I said, there's a lot of culture and all that stuff, and there's nice things to see in Louisiana, but to me, the land just wasn't super beautiful. Something I will say that I took from like traveling to Louisiana, I don't think I ever flew over that much water for that long ever in my life. Like, I flew over the biggest body of water I've ever seen in my life, like swamp and everything. I've never seen anything like that before, so that was definitely new for me. I'm gonna go back too. I'm gonna definitely go back, because I didn't get a chance to do like the boat tours there where you get to like feed the gators and all that stuff. I didn't get to do that. I really wanted to do a swamp tour. I feel like that would have been, you know, interesting for me, but I was just not Like, the people weren't even that intriguing to me. I don't know. There were pretty girls there, but it was just like the personalities. Like, it just wasn't, I don't know. And if there's just something that I didn't see, y'all, you know, feel free to let me know if you live in Louisiana or you're from Louisiana and there's some beautiful stuff that I missed. Feel free to definitely, you know, comment below and let me know, recommend me some stuff. But everything that I did that I absolutely loved was food. Food and drink. Like, I feel like you just go there to drink and eat, and you know. But yeah, I forgot where I was even going with that. I was talking about the place that I love to eat. But yeah, the DMV, Louisiana, and Chicago. Best food I ever had. That's my top 3 for sure. And I'll say my top 5. Who would be my top? Who would be behind them in my top 5? DMV, Louisiana, Chicago, and in that order too. Like, in that order. Oh, Texas food. Like, I'll say Houston because I've never been to like Dallas or Austin or nothing, but Houston definitely got some fire food. I ain't even gonna play around with them. Fire food. Dang, I missed my exit. What time is it? That should be fun. Texas. Believe it or not, I'm not putting Atlanta on my list. Like, believe it or not, the South is not like, I'm not in love with Southern food. I'm just not. Like, and it might be because I don't eat stuff like oxtail. I don't, you know what I mean? So I like places that have like a lot of different culture and a lot of different food. So that could be the reason why. Yeah, and Houston has that. Like, Houston has a lot of different culture foods. Like, I probably had some of the best African food I ever had in Texas. I think I want to say my first experience. There's a fly in here. Out of here, fly. I'm not sure if it got out or not. But I want to say, y'all, where am I going? Hold on. My bad, I had to figure out my life. But I want to say some of the best, or not the best, I want to say the first experience of like authentic African food I ever had was in Houston. It was really good. I had like this big fish on my plate, like with the eyeballs and stuff still in it. Bones and stuff still in it. And see, I'm not into that. Like, I typically do not want my food having no eyeballs or bones in it. Like, I don't want that. But that was my first experience with that. And the fish was actually fire. Like, it was so good. I just had to like maneuver through the bones, but it was so good. And I would say after Houston, that was my first time having like authentic plantains too. Oh my goodness, it was so good. Now I make them at home. Like, I'll get plantains and fry them and make them at home, like, you know, with certain sauces and stuff. So good, so good. I'm trying to think who would be coming number 5. I would say between, I might gotta say Philly. I know people will probably be like, seriously? Because I wanted to say between New York and Philly. Like, New York has a lot of options. I will say that New York has a whole lot of options. But I kind of feel like where they really stand strong at is like Jamaican food and stuff like pizza. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not really a pizza girl. I love Jamaican food. But the reason I'm going to give it to Philly instead of New York is because Philly is another one of those places where you can find any culture food for real that you want. Like, you can find any type of culture food, and it's good because it's authentic. Like, Philly is such a melting pot, and I don't know if people really understand that. Like, there are just so many different kinds of people in Philadelphia, and they have a lot of you know, like just authentic food places. So I feel like the authentic cultural food is always so good. Like it's better than the propaganda, you know, like TikTok viral type of food. It's always better. Like I'm the type of girl, I don't care where I'm at, you can take me to one of the dirtiest little Chinese spots. I don't care what city I'm in, I want a dirty Chinese. Like I just do. I'm one of them. Like I really love authentic food. I don't care. Like I love atmosphere, don't get me wrong. I love atmosphere, I love aesthetic and all of the things. And I love that for content, you know what I mean? I love to like get dressed and be cute, and you know, if I'm going on a date, like I want to have a cute ambiance. But when I just really want some really good food, you can take me to the smallest, little dirtiest place that got some real Africans in the back, that got some real Jamaicans in the back, that got some real Chinese people in the back, and I'm gonna be a very happy girl, because at the end of the day, and some black people, you know, got some real authentic, like black people that are making some real authentic soul food and stuff like that. Like I don't want to go to no restaurant that's gorgeous and they're offering me soul food, but then there's Mexicans in the back cooking my soul food. Like that just doesn't, I just don't see how that makes any sense. Like that's just not it for me. So yeah, I'm the type of girl you can take to a dirty little corner spot. If I'm in Philly and I do want something from the Poppies, you know, take me to the little Poppy store or whatever and get some food out them delis. Like yeah, that's it for me, you know. That's it for me. So that's why I'm gonna say Philly as my number 5 spot. So yeah, my top 5 food places: DMV, Louisiana, Chicago, Houston, Philadelphia. Them is my 5 favorite places to eat in the United States so far, I think. But I've been to so many places in the United States, like I think I'm pretty much done exploring. Like we got 50 states, I've probably been to like 32 states or something, or yeah. But I'll say this, I never got a chance to eat food in North Carolina. I've been in North Carolina briefly, but I didn't get a chance to really like go nowhere and eat no good food. So like I don't know how their food is. I've actually like lived in Georgia, and like I said, I'm not impressed with their food at all, for real. Like I've had good food in Georgia, don't get me wrong. Obviously I've had good food, but I'm not impressed with their food. Like they're not even in my top 5, as you can see. Oh, what's going on over there? They got people pulled over and whatnot. But yeah, so them is my top 5 favorites. I'm trying to think, how did we even get on that subject, and where was I going with that? Oh, I think I was just talking about travel and talking about how basically I'm about ready to, you know, start exploring the outside of the United States and where I want to go on my first solo trip outside of the United States. So shoot me some options below, guys. I know I didn't get super detailed with like personal stuff. I'll make a separate video where I'm actually like sitting down, chilling, having some wine with y'all, and then we can talk about like a more personal vibe life update. But I just wanted to get on here and say hi to y'all and have a little car chat with y'all, because I just haven't been on YouTube in a while. So I wanted to make just a quick little miscellaneous video. I did vlog a little bit of my 30th birthday trip, so I'll probably post a couple of reels from that. And yeah, like I'll probably just be posting some shorts from that. I don't really want to put together like a long drawn out video, because I didn't vlog enough and I didn't really narrate enough. So we'll see. I'm gonna look through that footage and see what I do have and see what we could come up with. But like I said, I just wanted to say hi. It's been a while. I haven't really been on here. I've been having a lot going on in my career. I definitely been developing so much just as a person and as an entrepreneur. I'm really proud of myself. So there are definitely more details that I can get into with y'all whenever I do have a chance to, like, you know, take a seat and pour up some wine and we can have a little chat. So until then, thanks for watching my video, you guys. I'm gonna chop this up and put some of the stuff on TikTok too, because I really do want some suggestions for Louisiana, because I'm definitely going back. Like, I'm definitely going to go back so I can do a swamp tour, and I'm going to go back so that I can eat more food. So make sure y'all suggest me some stuff, and let me know what y'all top 5 places to eat in the United States are. And then also, even extend it, tell me your top 5 places outside of the United States, because like I said, I'm about ready to start exploring a lot internationally. And I know Asia is one of the places that I cannot wait to explore, because I just love Asian, like, culture, as far as like what I know as an American, because, you know, we don't really be knowing, but I really like the culture that's displayed, and what I think I know about it. You know, as an America, I love like just architecture, Asian architecture, and I love Asian food. So I can't wait to explore Asia. I cannot wait to explore like different Caribbean places, of course, because I just know it's going to be gorgeous. I know the people are going to be gorgeous. I'm trying to think, what else am I looking forward to? I mean, everywhere. I can't wait to, you know, see the whole entire world. So, you know, if you've already beat me to a certain place, like somewhere in Asia or some Caribbean spots, let me know where to go. Tell me y'all thoughts and opinions on it, so that when I go there, I'll have like a little idea of, you know, what I want to do and what I want to explore, and I will rate the places that y'all suggest. But until then, I love you guys. I'm about to pull up to my destination. I will talk to y'all again soon. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram, because I've been doing so much better with my content, just as far as like posting and making sure that I'm, you know, staying up to date with you guys. So follow my Instagram at All Things Maj, and that's All Things MAJ. And yeah, if you want to be my friend on Facebook too and know me a little more personally, my name is my name on Facebook, which is Malaya Jones. If you're already subscribed to my channel, I feel like you should see, you know, how to spell it. So yeah, keep up with me. I'll be back on here pretty soon. I'm gonna try to do more car chats, because I spend so much time in the car that I feel like I can probably commit to doing like more car chats than anything. So I'll definitely be doing more car chats. And yeah, follow me on Instagram for the other like small stuff, like my photo shoots, the stuff that's going on in my business, behind the scenes of my, you know, the photo shoots that I'm taking of other people. Yeah, follow me. Oh, follow me on TikTok too if you don't, because I've been doing a little bit better on TikTok. I ain't gonna say I've been doing great, but I've been doing a little bit better on TikTok. My TikTok name is, that's my name too, Malaya Jones. M-E-L-A-I-Y-A Jones, Malaya Jones. So I will see y'all there. Bye.